Hello everyone, you're on the Crypto Pump channel, and today I'll tell you how to earn with crypto using the Bybit exchange without risking your money. We'll go over 5 simple ways that don't involve trading, buying or selling, and worrying about your savings. These methods are suitable even for beginners who have at least a couple $100s to start with. You'll learn how your money can work by itself and generate income instead of just lying idle. This is your chance to earn. By the way, if you want to stay updated on such easy earning methods on Bybit and receive fresh tips, subscribe to our Telegram channel. We post news, ideas, and help beginners in the chat. The link will be in the description. Check it out and give this video a like. So, here's the simple idea. You have money and Bybit gives you the opportunity to multiply it effortlessly. New projects join the platform and distribute their tokens to attract people. We'll use this to get coins without losing our funds. If you're a beginner and afraid of risks, these methods are a perfect start for your first steps in crypto. If you don't have a Bybit account yet, register using our link in the description and get bonuses up to $30,000 for activity on the platform. Now, on to the methods. Method 1. Launchpool. Launchpool is when you lend your money to new projects and they pay you in their tokens. Right now, at the time of recording this video, there's a launch pool on Bybit with the OIK token from the Space Nation project. It starts on March 12th at 10 a.m. and lasts until March 19th at 10 a.m. UTC. That's 1 week to earn a portion of 9 million OIK tokens. How does it work? You open Bybit, type pool in the search bar at the top, and go to the launch pool section. There you'll see a banner for OIK. It's highlighted as the current project. Click on it, and a page with 3 pools opens: OIK, MNT, and USDT. Choose one or all 3, depending on what you have. If you have OIK tokens, click Deposit. Enter the amount, for example 100 OIK, and click Confirm. They'll be frozen for a week. If you choose the MNT pool, Bybit tokens, click Deposit. Enter 50 MNT and confirm. The simplest one is the USDT pool. Click Deposit. Enter 100 USDT, minimum 100, maximum 2000, and confirm. What happens next? Starting March 12th, the system takes snapshots of your balance in the pool every hour. At the end of the day, they calculate the average, how much you had staked. Based on this, you get a share of the 9 million OIK tokens. For instance, in the USDT pool, they're distributing 4.5 million OIK tokens. If you deposit 100 USDT and the total pool has 1 million USDT, your share is 0.01% and you'll receive around 450 OIK tokens in a week. The exact amount depends on the snapshots, but it's achievable. On March 19th, your USDT, MNT, or OIK will be returned to your account, and the OIK tokens will go to assets in the funding account. What to do? Go to Trade, find the OIK USDT pair, click Sell, enter 450 OIK and confirm. You'll get USDT. If OIK rises to $1, that's 450 USDT from your 100, a $350 profit. Or hold on to it if you're expecting growth. It's safe. Your original money is returned and the tokens are a bonus. Method 2. Launchpad, Token Lottery. Launchpad is another token distribution event with a lottery for bigger gains. At the time of recording this video, there's no active Launchpad on Bybit, but I'll show you how it works using the example of the Exterio project, which ended on January 8th, 2025. This way you'll understand the process and be ready for the next one. Open Bybit, type Launchpad in the search bar, and go to the section. During an event, a project will appear there. For Exter, it ran from January 3 to 8, 2025. There were 2 participation options. The first was with MNT. Click Deposit next to Exter, enter 50 MNT and confirm. You needed to maintain an average balance of 50 MNT from January 3rd to 7. On January 8th, they distributed up to 7,500 Exter based on the pool. A total of 3.75 million Exter were distributed. This was guaranteed but in small amounts. The second option was with USDT via a lottery. Hold a balance of 100 USDT from January 3 to 7, and on January 8th between 3:30 and 8:50 AM UTC, deposit your funds. USDT was frozen and the system allocated up to 4 tickets per person. If you won, you received 1,000 Exter. If not, your USDT was returned by 9:59 AM. Results appeared in My Rewards. Exter tokens began trading at 10 o'clock in the morning on January 8th in the Exter USDT pair. The price rose 2 to 3 times. Real profit was made. Currently, Launchpad is empty, but new projects come out every couple of weeks. Keep checking the section. Do you want to stay updated on current Launchpool and Launchpad? Subscribe to our Telegram channel. We post fresh distributions and help beginners in the chat. The link is in the description. Check it out and give this video a like. Method 3. IDO on Bybit Web3, a lottery with multiplying potential. An IDO, initial DEX offering, is when new projects sell their tokens through Bybit's Web3 wallet, and you can get them at a low price via a lottery. At the time of recording this video, there are no active IDOs on Bybit Web3, but I'll explain the process based on how it works. So you're ready for the next launch. Bybit uses the IDO 2.0 system with a lottery. This applies to all their current distributions. First, you create a Web3 wallet. You'll need to download the extension or install the Bybit app. I'll demonstrate with the Google Chrome extension. Install it and set up a password. You'll be given an address and a 12-word recovery phrase. Write them down on paper and keep them safe, as this is the key to your funds. Then fund your wallet. Click Deposit, select USDT, enter 300 USDT, transfer from your main account, go to Assets and click Transfer, and confirm. Now to the IDO. Go to the IDO section under Web3. When a project is live, like the new BBQ coin token, it will appear in the list. The requirements will be specified, e.g. a minimum of 300 USDT and 0.1 BNB for network gas fees. Click Participate to open the participation window. What does it mean to participate in the lottery? You purchase tickets to enter the token draw. Click Subscribe, choose the number of tickets, for instance 3 tickets for 300 USDT, 1 ticket equals 100 USDT, and confirm. Your 300 USDT will be frozen during the subscription period, typically 1 to 2 days. During this time, the system takes daily snapshots of your balance to ensure the funds are in place. Then, the draw begins. A smart contract randomly selects the winners. How does the draw work? For example, let's say there are 1,000 participants and 10,000 tickets. Each participant can buy up to 10. If 100,000 BBQ coin tokens are being distributed, 100 winners will be chosen. If you have 3 tickets out of 10,000, your chance is 0.03% per ticket. If one of your tickets wins, you'll receive 1,000 BBQ coin tokens at the starting price, e.g. 0.1 per token, equal to $100. After listing, the price could rise to 1 to 2, meaning $2,000, profit multiplied 10-20 times. If you don't win, your 300 USDT will be returned to your Web3 wallet 1 to 2 days after the draw. Why is it a lottery? You're not directly buying tokens, you're buying a chance to get them. The more tickets you have, the higher your chances, but the outcome is entirely random. Bybit publishes the list of winners on Twitter and their website after the draw. It's all transparent. When you receive the tokens, go to Trade, find the BBQ coin USDT pair, click Sell, and secure your profit. This is safe. Either you multiply your funds or get your money back. Method 4. Airdrop Center, earning for simple actions. The Airdrop Center is a place where projects reward tokens for completing simple tasks. At the time of recording this video, there's an ongoing SOSO value SOSO airdrop. How to access it? On Bybit, go to Web3, click Get, open the Airdrop Center, and find SOSO value. First, connect your wallet. Click Connect Wallet, select your Web3 wallet, and confirm. Now, complete tasks of various formats, such as subscribing to a Twitter account or reposting a news article. After completing all tasks, you'll be rewarded with 100,000 SOSO tokens, currently valued at around 30 to 50 USDT. Subscribing and reposting are free, and the 100 USDT from staking will be returned after 7 days, plus the tokens. Rewards appear in the Assets section of your Web3 wallet. This is great for beginners. No risk, just 5 to 10 minutes of effort, and you'll learn how to work with crypto while earning your first tokens. Method 5. Staking. Stable income. Staking is like a bank deposit, but in crypto. On Bybit, go to Banking at the top, click Earn, and then Overview. There you'll see options for assets like USDT, Bitcoin, and MNT. Choose USDT, click Deposit, and you'll see options for flexible and fixed. For flexible staking, enter the amount, click Confirm, and interest will accumulate daily. You can withdraw anytime. For fixed staking, select a term, enter the amount, and confirm. Profits are credited at the end of the term. The same applies to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Choose an asset, deposit, and confirm. Everything is visible in history. It's safe. Your funds stay on the platform and earn income. Friends, now you know how to easily earn on Bybit without risk. Want more simple ideas and tips? Join our Telegram channel and chat. Everything fresh and useful is there. The link is in the description. Come join us. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Crypto Pump, give us a like, hit the bell, and see you next time.